So in this lecture, we are going to briefly talk about the different elements of mind maps. What is your mind map made of and how you need to structure it properly. We're going to go more in depth into each and every one of those different steps that you need to take. But now, we want to briefly introduce all the different topics and main ideas for you to get familiar with them once you start learning more about each and every one of them separately. First off, the core idea. At the core of the mind map is your main idea, the main topic you're trying to develop. Whether it's a topic of an essay, whether it's a marketing project you're working on, whether it's a New Year resolution, a personal development goal, a job interview, we're going to go through all these detailed cases afterwards for you to understand them. For now, make sure you understand that this is the core idea and it is the most important. It is the core of the mind map. And if you fail to identify the core idea, you will struggle while building the rest of your mind map. Second off, you have the topics or the branches. So you have the core idea and then you're going to start branching out all the different topics that are related to make sure that you covered all the necessary steps you need to take to structure and elaborate upon the core idea. Now we get into details. So we got the core idea, we got the topics, but the execution of the topics, putting them into perspective, also needs some other ideas. This is where the details or the sub-branches step in. Whatever the branch is, whatever the topic is, you need to elaborate on it. So let's take an example where the core idea is a marketing strategy, and one of the branches or the topics is viral marketing. Well, it's one thing to put viral marketing, but it's another thing to add the details in terms of sub-branches. When you add the sub-branches or the details, you will then be saying you need to focus on video content, you need to follow trends, you need to follow the chart of innovation, diffusion of innovation. All of those are details that will help you properly execute the viral marketing strategy for you to get back to the main idea, which is your main marketing plan for a product or a project or some services. Moreover, we want to talk about core enhancement. When you're first building your mind map and you got a lot of ideas covered, you want to make sure that you did indeed get everything covered. Everything is included for you to enhance the core. You want to add all the details that are necessary. You want to add all the topics that are basically the branches that are necessary for you to follow through with the mind map, the system, and the execution plan. And lastly, the structure enhancement. Now, as we said, building mind maps can help you in terms of creativity, productivity, and it can help you a lot when it comes to you remembering the details and basically figuring out the steps that you need to follow without having to put too much effort into it. Details such as colors, shapes, wording are all important when it comes to the structure enhancement. Once you have a mind map that has the proper core idea, the topics, the details, and you make sure that you enhance the core with all the details that you need to cover throughout your mind map or throughout the execution of the project, you focus on structure enhancement. When the design of the mind map is nice, when it looks proper, you will make sure that the execution will be more efficient and more effective. You'll make sure that this structural mind map will help you become more productive. It'll be easier for you if you're trying to present this mind map to a team or to students, to a certain class, when you want to present it under a very nice detailed theme, which you're going to see more about the themes and how you can create those awesome designs in further lectures. But for now, you need to make sure that you understand how important it is to enhance the structure of the mind map and make it look aesthetically appealing to make sure that your audience or yourself would grasp it properly.